Gabby.
And I'm Banks.
And this is FTV Live.
It's a new show premiering. It's going to be a whole thing of unedited footage. And we're
Monday.
On Monday. And we're just going to get started. So, you know like the new goth money the UK is making after the Queen's
UK
death?
Goth money.
The UK goth money. Okay, so it's like this black iron rim and this brass inside. It's got Queen Lizzie's face on it.
Oh, do you mean the money changing to Charles?
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, no. No, I don't mean that.
I heard about the money changing to Charles. I didn't hear about the goth money.
Oh yeah, no. It's only being passed around as an idea, a commemorative coin more it's worth £5. But they're probably not going to produce too many of them and not actually going to circulate them. But the King Charles money, yeah, people are freaking out because people are still circulating the old bills that had Lizzie's face on it. I will not refer to her as Queen Elizabeth ever. Just I've never referred to him as King Charles.
So
it's Charles. It's Charlie and Lizzie. All right, come on.
She's so not alive right now.
Yeah, dude.
It's really disrespectful. I remember the episode when we talked about Queen Elizabeth dying.
Oh yeah, it was great.
It was a bad day all around. Not a great day. But moving to the U.S.
I was in study hall when it happened. I was just I was chilling. And then people were oh, hey, by the way, Queen's dead. I'm oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Straying from our foremother, though, moving to the U.S.
It happens. I think she'll be around for the Death Stranding,
We can talk about what's going on in the House right now. Are you aware what's happening
I
in
am
the House?
not aware of what's happening.
So we cannot elect a speaker, and I'm going to get this right so I don't fail civics. So what's happening right now in the House is the House can't elect a speaker, and without a speaker to run the House, we can't do anything. That's literally it.
Wait, how are they unable to elect a speaker?
So basically, there's a certain amount of seats in the House, and the Republicans hold the majority seats. Democrats hold 212 of the seats, and there's a couple candidates. There's Jeffries and there's McCarthy, and the Democrats use all 212 of their votes to vote for Jeffries, but you need 218 to win, and so they need a certain amount of Republican votes to win, but no Republicans are voting for Jeffries. But also the Republicans can't decide on McCarthy or the other guy, and then there's Matt Gaetz who wants to vote for Trump because there's a whole separate division of Republicans now who are just Trumpies, and I like to call them loyalists.
Okay, wait. How is Trump? Is he representative? Is there a Trump representative? No, they just went for it.
He just went for it. Matt Gaetz, he just stood up next to Marjorie, whatever her name is, and said Donald J. Trump, and so now Trump is technically in running to be Speaker of the House.
Are you able to do that? I mean, is there any law saying you can't do that?
No, there's nothing saying you can't do that.
Dude, this is some Air Bud rules. There's no rules that say a dog can't play basketball.
Which is unfortunate.
Personally, I think they should let dogs back into the NBA.
Dogs were in the NBA? I don't know anything about sports.
Look, if you say with enough confidence, you can convince people of anything.
That's real.
We all know dogs are in the NBA. We all saw.
Convince me of something with enough confidence.
Okay, so you know new CRISPR technology, right? Where it edits your genes and all that?
No, I don't.
Alright, so basically the way it works is some bacteria, they're able to copy genes invading things
you know
and
a lot of
recreate.
Weird facts.
Well, this is my biology course. I gotta know this.
What do you take for biology?
Miss Otero, and she's perfect. So basically, people are using this to do gene editing, curing sickle cell anemia and all that. So now my cells are messed up and now they're normal, so I can not die, which is pretty sick and awesome. And so this one person, they use it to make their eyes red. Like the irises, a dark, deep red. Yeah, like a vampire.
Like a heroin addict. I can't say that.
No, I don't mean that. Of course, now this is true. And I did not mean the white of their eyes. I meant the iris. I'm like Steve Jobs.
I didn't mean that. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to say that. I forgot we were at school.
Hey, completely unedited footage, y'all.
Wait, no, that reminds me of stuff I'm not supposed to say. I was in creative writing.
Don't say it!
I was in creative writing today. And we had to, make these, little funny stories using that Chat GPT thing, right? And I wrote one about a certain faculty member at Franklin. And as I'm about to read, Mr. Pay was like, wait, will this cost me my job? And I was like, no, you're going to be okay. You're going to be fine. He was like, Gabby, I really don't trust you to read something about a certain faculty member and not cost me my job. It was bad.
It was bad.
It was bad.
All right.
I wrote about a faculty member ruining Christmas.
The Grinch?
Yeah. No, it was basically the plot of The Grinch. When I was reading over it, I was like, wow.
Do you think Mr. Dupre thinks it's joking because you call one of the faculty members the Grinch? The actual
There's a
Grinch.
line that it produced where it was his Grinch-like nature, and I was like, oh. which is just copyright. But moving into ChatGPT, though, have you heard about it?
Oh, I have not heard of ChatGPT.
So
Tell me more. Tell the audience.
ChatGPT is this new AI where you can essentially just create anything you want. You ask it a question and it can write your essay for you. Like last night, my mom, she was like, the Kaplan, the nursing exam or whatever, she was like, why don't you tell it to write me like one of my Kaplan things? So I did, and then it wrote it. And she genuinely tried to like take it off my computer and like use it. I was like, no. We work for what we want in this household.
Take it off your computer, bro. It's digital. Can't you just make a copy?
Well, like, I wouldn't let her, but it's really cool. But what's scary about it is it kind of removes the need for like a lot of things, like, and that's like with a lot of AI.
Did this like same thing happen with like AI art?
But, it removes the need for AI art, removes the need for artists.
Like literally, I think the whole deal is that people like you assume people will care for digitally written like stuff.
But think about it though. This has been happening for like centuries. Like going back to like the Industrial Revolution, we've been revolutionizing the way we do things, and like the whole human initiative is just to make things easier. You know,
we should make things easier for horses.
Why?
Because I feel like they've been left out. You know, ever since we got rid of the carriages, they've just been like hanging out.
Oh, that's so real. We don't really use horses, but I feel like other countries
like pigeons too. Like
I feel like other countries do. Which, you know, circling back to your whole England thing, I've been watching The Crown lately, no, be real.
England has cars.
It makes me sympathize with Charles, like on
Charlie?
Charles, Diana's husband, on a sick, twisted level. Like watching this guy play Charles, I'm like, oh my god, he was treated so badly. He was the forgotten child first, like he didn't like murder his wife or whatever. Like, you know.
Yeah, you know, casual like.
Casual.
By the way, we believe in conspiracy theories. I will make that very clear. We fully believe in them. I know Sasquatch is real. I saw him. I fought him.
Who is we?
We is us.
Who is we? I don't believe in conspiracy theories like that. Because I watched hypernormalization, and in hypernormalization, they tell you that the UFOs weren't real, and that in hypernormalization, the government actually...
boring,
Ronald Reagan sent out...
I'm like Steve Jobs.
Ronald Reagan...
Mr. Watergate?
Ronald Reagan and his government fabricated UFOs to get the attention off of him and his cabinet. UFOs aren't real. Ronald Reagan is.
But isn't Sasquatch like the Loch Ness Monster like interesting though? Like it'd be so boring just be like,
oh yeah, logic Chewbacca exists. Like that's like think about
Chewbacca,
that.
bro.
Because that's basically the Sasquatch. Like
he is not. No one believes Chewbacca is actually real.
Show me some concrete.
All right, you know what I actually think? I think Sasquatch was just some guy like wearing a fursuit in the woods, and he just was too embarrassed to come out about it, and so everybody believes there's just this like hairy man in the woods.
You think Sasquatch is a furry?
Yes.
I can't say that, can I? Don't even worry about it. Moving on. Say so much stuff.
We don't have normal opinions here.
We don't have normal opinions. I was talking about the UK. I don't remember what I was talking about.
The Crown, you know, Mr. Charlie.
The British. The British. Oh, I have like a deep hatred for British people. I think I've told you this before.
Yes, you have.
Yes. And you called me racist, and we had like a whole like thing about it. I was like, can I be racist for hating British people if British people are a race? Like they're not a race. British people aren't a race.
I just wanted to stir stuff up. I'm gonna be real.
Britain doesn't even exist. I'm telling you, bro. This little island.
Oh! Fun fact. By 2050, Britain could be underwater, so I think we need to accelerate global warming.
New Orleans is going to be underwater in a year,
I don't care.
So
if we could sink the UK, it's all going to be worth it.
Everyone's like, ooh, I'm going to live in New Orleans. I'm going to raise my kids in New Orleans. Are you going to be a mermaid? Are you going to raise your kids underwater? Like,
you know how like, live like houses on stilts? I imagine we're just going to have like really, really tall houses.
Saying, like, you're going to keep elevating your houses until you're like 50 feet in the sky. Like, this isn't going to
You got to use like a rope ladder to get into your house, bro.
I have some like
anti-wheelchair accessible.
I have some like detrimental ideas about New Orleans. Like I pour my cereal in the morning, and as I'm pouring the milk into the bowl, I'm just like, this is my city. Like I'm literally flooding my city right now.
I look at the Mississippi River, I'm thinking like, damn, bro, these boats.
That's a bad word. You can't say that on camera.
Damn. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, Mr. Christ, he's gonna be real mad at me after this one.
When the Mississippi River like rises, I get like really high anxiety, but at the same time I'm kind of like antsy to watch the city flood. That
kinda
sounds
go out
really
for a
bad.
swim,
That
you
isn't.
know?
That's not what I mean. I'm not
The
saying.
city floods all the time, bro.
I'm not saying I want another Katrina. All I'm saying is whenever my mom is like, "Oh, it was like a loud bang when the levees burst," I'm kind of like, I want to hear that. Like, you know, like let me hear the levees burst. Like
I mean, we had no hurricanes in the first semester. I think that's messed up.
This semester was too chill.
I know.
It
There was
about
no
first
hawk in the
semester.
courtyard. There's no hurricane.
The trees still aren't real.
The trees are definitely real, bro.
Not real.
And like nothing. I went to class. I go home. I go to class. I go home. Nothing.
Everything was too normal. Everything was way too normal.
I had fun at school.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I was enjoying my life. That doesn't make any sense.
Bro, where's all the
Christmas break felt like a
You know what this felt like? You know, it's like road trip movies where things always go wrong. I feel like it's just like one of those movies, but like nothing bad happens. No like
it
wrong
doesn't
turns.
make any sense.
No like broken engines. It's just like everything went unexpected.
High school went by so fast. Like, it went by way too fast. Like, I feel like, okay, sophomore year did not happen for me because it just didn't happen.
Freshman year didn't happen for me. It was like virtual.
Okay, like we didn't have something.
Virtual didn't count.
Basically, first semester of junior year didn't happen. Virtually did not happen, and then second semester just kind of flew by, and now I'm a senior and I'm like blinking, and I'm like, I swear yesterday I was walking into like my freshman year and I thought that like panda onesies like to school were so cool. I had like a really big thing with like collared shirts in freshman year, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna button it all the way up. I'm so cool, and nobody told me I looked like Arthur.
Armadillo.
Because I had a yellow one with a white collar, and I'd wear it every day, and I was like, yeah, this is like the hottest thing on the block.
I remember one episode where he punched his sister.
His little fist.
Yeah. Or like where he's like, do you really think someone can do that? Go on the internet and lie? And I was like, I know it's aimed at children.
You know what's really bad? Caillou. My mom banned me from watching Caillou when I was a kid.
It doesn't even teach you good morals. I want to slap that child in his bald little head.
Ni hao. What?
I feel like, how do I say this? If Yandere Dev made an animation, he'd make Caillou. And it's still like...
That's a very wild take.
I mean, look, he has a yellow shirt and he's bald. Like, why is he bald? Like, there's no reason given.
That's a really good reason. I remember as a kid.
I thought it was like, oh, is this like a story about like,
all
leukemia
the parents would always tell you that
like,
he had cancer, and they'd be like, Caillou has cancer, so respect kids with cancer. And I'd be like, okay, but Caillou's so mean, so are like...
He is just bald. Like, there's no reason.
I don't get it.
They just made him bald because they could.
So while we're on the topic of shows in general, moving to like, cinema, let's talk about what's in the movies.
Ah, yes. I saw Bullet Train. It was awesome.
Bullet Train? How was Bullet Train? I've heard good reviews. The
whole movie takes place on a train into adjacent stations, and it goes hard. There's a Fiji water bottle montage.
Is that the one? This is gonna be so.
It takes in Japan. It's on like a speed train.
It's gonna be so ignorant of me to say, but is that the one with Taylor Swift in it? I know she was in a movie with a train recently.
This one is very action and very violent, so, it'd be a very sharp turn. I don't know much about Taylor Swift. I don't care about that.
Oh my god, I know everything about Taylor Swift. I can tell you about Taylor Swift. I can talk about Taylor Swift for days, but we're not going to get into that today. Not today.
You could go into it right
now. Avatar. James Cameron. Amazing film director. Incredible. Can he write a conflict? No. Well, like, can he write a conflict for, like, several movies? Like, I feel like he's like, not out of ideas, but he's suffering from the Disney complex, in my opinion. Like, where it's
always remakes.
Kinda like remaking the same movie, but with Disney, with their Star Wars franchise, they didn't have a plan with the sequels, and I feel like he has suffered from the exact opposite. He made a plan, but he's not changing his plan. His plan is just gonna be the same. 9 years since the last movie, and he was just kind of like, it's gonna work.
Avatar, like the first one, it made like the most money like out of every film. All I remember is that they were blue, and there was like some kind of like tribal conflict. There was be some statement about imperialism, and I just forgot it existed.
I actually do like the message of the movie. I saw a lot of people online saying they thought Pandora was beautiful, and like the whole message is that Pandora is Earth, and we're destroying the Earth. And
over like some like material called like unobtainium or something, it makes like 1 billion joules per second.
Right. I don't know. I like the movie's message. I feel like everybody missed that because they're too busy making thirst traps and stuff like that, which is good and all. I personally, I'm a media consumer as well. I get it. However,
I live in a cave with no internet access.
I am also on TikTok. I also see all the edits. I don't want this in. I didn't mean to say all of that.
Put your ad in.
I didn't mean to out myself like that.
Exposing yourself.
You can follow me on. I don't like when people from school find me on TikTok because like I don't like it.
Dude, I don't have any social media, and like partially it's because my parents like told me like to stay away from it. But like now I got like no need for it, and I feel like out of touch. I feel like, old because I don't have social media, and like I don't want to start. Why would I?
I feel like a parent because I myself kind of agree with the notion that like kids shouldn't be so like adamantly on their like.
Dude, social media just sucks, bro. Like I hate the way it's formatted, bro. Right. Like I feel like the most normal one I've seen is Tumblr, and that's full of psychotics,
I love
bro.
Tumblr.
Like I've taken one look at Tumblr, and it's like gibberish and like spiders.
I love Tumblr. Tumblr has a.
What do you recommend? I get a Tumblr account.
Tumblr has a certain.
Was it a blog?
There's
like
a
blog.
You know, we going back to creative writing last year. I remember a fan fiction discussion at some point last year.
Tell us about your AO3 activities.
And all I remember is talking to Hannah about Tumblr and Tumblr being like this forgotten place for fan fiction. And that's like what Tumblr is now. It's just like this abandoned well of like 2010s fan fiction.
Are there like still plenty of people on it? Like.
Kinda. There were a lot more people on it when what's it called? Rise of Skywalker came out. Everybody was on it to
make fun of Rey.
No, fawn over Adam Driver.
Ah.
Yeah, another overrated white guy.
Fun.
I shouldn't have said that. That'll go too.
You were saying plenty of things. Even though we said this is all one take, there's gonna be no cuts, no nothing, and you're just spilling out your whole identity. Like, say some stuff in the next episode. Come on.
I'm not happy with this either. Yeah.
All right. That's all for today.
That's all.
I'm Banks. This is
Gabby.
And that was FTV Live. Hope to see you next Monday.